This is the outside of the Auto-Trail Chieftain. As I move along, I will firstly come to where the leisure batteries are kept. So we have two in parallel just here. You'll see both of the 20 amp fuses for each leisure battery just here. And then we have mains hookup point just here. Grey water drain just here, so anything that goes down the plug holes goes into the holding tank and then is just drained off at this point here. We then also have more storage just here. We then have another external locker just here, and then beside that we have the external hand shower. So to use this, firstly make sure that the water tank is basically full and that the water pump is turned on, and then once this is then plugged in and turned round, it will then go under pressure. You'll see that if you actually have the boiler on, that it is mixable. And if I now just push the trigger, and then to remove it, just twist it back and pull towards you. As we move further to the rear, we have the fresh water tank drain just there, and then we have the fresh water tank fill just above it. As you can see, the cap can be locked, and when it is locked it will just spin like so. Just pop your hose pipe in here to fill up the fresh water tank. Entrance to the garage just here. And then at the rear we have the reverse camera. The spare wheel is just located underneath the cover here. And then we have the drop down ladder. Just pop the key in here. Again, access to the garage. And on this side here you can see that we have the water pump just here. The boiler is located underneath here, and the boiler drain valve is just here. So to drain the boiler down for winterization, all you need to do is just make sure the water pump has been turned off, and then just flap this lever up, and when you do so, all of the water will then run out underneath the motorhome at that point there. To refill the boiler, close back over like it is now, fill up the fresh water tank, turn on the water pump, and then it will begin to reprime the boiler. You will need to open up the taps inside. They'll cough and splutter as they force the air out of the system. Once they're running freely on both hot and cold, reclose, and then the system will fully reprime itself. I always suggest that when you are draining down, especially for full winterization, that you also open up the taps inside, because this will help release any airlocks and make the system drain down far more efficiently. Flue for the boiler just here, so you'll see that it has this cover. This cover can stay on if you're heating your hot water on main supply, but if you are heating your hot water on gas, it needs to be removed. Cassette toilet just here.